Hey, welcome in. Well, that seemed like it was getting dicey there for a few days, didn't it? There was all kinds of speculation. I heard that the jury was hung 6-6. I hung that there was one activist juror they were calling a Karen, and she was a holdout. She wanted guilty. But in the end, Kyle Rittenhouse was acquitted on all charges, in what I think was absolutely the right decision. And this was a big case. To my mind, this case was about, does the mob win or not? And do individual rights still matter? Because the mob wanted to take Kyle Rittenhouse down. And who was the mob? Well, it's rioters, looters, far leftists, Antifa, BLM, CNN, MSNBC, 95% of mainstream media. None of them cared whether or not Kyle Rittenhouse was innocent or not. None of them. It was all just politics. And it was all about mob rule. And it was all about saying, when we come for you, there's nothing you can do. It was about, see that car dealership? We're going to burn it down. There's nothing you can do. When we come for you, there's nothing you can do. It seems to me it was about either your right to defend yourself as an individual or the right of revolutionary communists to terrorize you. And thank God a jury of his peers, Kyle Rittenhouse's peers, decided that he had a right to defend himself from the mob, from a person who had said that he was going to try and kill him. And make no mistake, this is the right decision. Even Jeffrey Toobin on CNN admitted it, even though he couldn't help but call Kyle Rittenhouse an idiot because he had to try and make it palatable to the CNN audience. Chris Hayes, the same, had to admit that Kyle Rittenhouse should be acquitted. And as we've all seen, there's been a lot of red-pilled leftists, a lot of red-pilled liberals. I'm sure you've all seen the videos on them. Social media is full of it. There was a lot of people that thought that the people that Kyle Rittenhouse defended himself against were black. Why? Because that's what mainstream media wanted them to believe. A lot of people thought that Kyle Rittenhouse had been chasing Rosenbaum, the first person that he shot. Why? Because mainstream media wanted them to think that. Twitter wanted them to think that. But as I say, this was a major statement. This was a major statement to the mob. A jury of Kyle Rittenhouse's peers said, no, you don't get this one. That kid had a right to defend himself. Now, one thing I'm a little surprised with is that the judge didn't immediately admonish the prosecutor right off the bat, as soon as the verdict came through, because he was given so much cause to do so if he had seen fit to. Think about questioning Kyle Rittenhouse's right to remain silent. Think about hiding the identity of one of the witnesses from the defense. They knew who he was. They didn't tell the defense that. These things are all very, very serious. But in any case, I think justice was served here. And I think that anybody who had seen the footage that was entered into evidence would agree. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you just like to listen, there's the podcast Radio Baloney. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.